What do you get when you team Martha Green, the queen of cuisine,
Hi, I'm Martha Green.
with Danielle Robb, the queen of lean?
And I'm Danielle Robb.
You create a new breed of cooking talent, one that is in high demand.
And we're here to discuss two ways of cooking.
That's right. In fact, I know you're very Southern, so you come from a Southern comfort food background, and mine, of course, is completely different.
Well, you're into that low carb stuff, right?
Yes,
As
and maybe
everybody
even
is.
a little low fat, maybe, depending on the flavor.
And I think we can all use a little bit of that. Danielle's going to tell you about that, and I'm going to stick to my guns probably on my Southern comfort food. So we're going to present it to you, like you make the decisions that you need to make. That way, if you want to go off your diet sometime, you'll be able to do that. If you're all into the Atkins or the low carb, then Danielle's going to give you those pointers.
Now you may enjoy meals from the best of both worlds. Danielle's Low Carb Savvy addresses the more than 30% of Americans shedding weight by living a low carb lifestyle.
They say 65% of adult Americans are either overweight or obese. So, I mean, you know, and there's a huge epidemic of diabetes as well. And I think that comes from eating so much sugar and so many carbs which convert to sugar.
This lifestyle reflects the $33 billion a year diet industry.
I emphasize low carbs instead of no carbs, because I think everybody needs some carbs in their diet, but I want the good carbs. I want veggies and whole grains and legumes, who cares?
Martha, on the other hand, focuses on traditional home-style Southern cooking that the rest of Americans continue to enjoy.
Well, I'm from the South, you know, even though I've lost all of my Southern accent. My mother is a fabulous, fabulous cook, as all Southern mothers are.
Delicious comfort food. Martha informs and entertains hundreds with her cooking classes. And her humor only adds to the enjoyment.
If you could turn off your cell phones. So put your phones on vibrate, give yourself a thrill. All right, if we see a big smile come over your face, we know your phone is ringing.
Danielle's commentary on the low-carb lifestyle educates the audience on ever-expanding low-carb foods and recipes. She interviews experts and even celebrities about their experiences with a low-carb diet. So mix it up.
Exactly. So we are just going to show you other options, basically.
The viewing public is craving this kind of savvy, informative, and humorous genre.
I'm the owner of a bakery and a restaurant here in my town of Redlands, California. I have always been a cook. I've always liked to cook. I'm the food editor for our paper here, and I'm really, really what you might say into cooking.
Hi, I'm Danielle Robb. Welcome to my low carb and sugar-free foods market. I'm so excited to show you guys around today. There are so many options for people that are doing low carb, and I don't necessarily think you have to be on one of the diets, you know, whether it's Atkins or South Beach or Sugar Busters or the Zone. There's so many diets out there that incorporate low carb eating. But what I've learned to do, even though I started with Atkins and moved towards the South Beach, is really just incorporated low carb foods into my lifestyle. I've made a lifestyle choice. For a lot of people, this has moved from being a trend to a lifestyle choice. There's 1 in 3 Americans that are on a low carb lifestyle. I call it a lifestyle because I truly think that you have to make this a lifestyle and start incorporating some of these products, even if it is just to get you off of some of the sugar. There's 17 million diabetics in the US alone, and there's another 16 million on the verge of being diagnosed diabetic. All right, so today I'm gonna teach you a recipe that's very popular that everybody seems to love, which is potatoes.
Now, of course, they're not real potatoes, because real potatoes, an average potato has between 30 and 50 grams of carbs per potato, depending on size and what kind of potato and whether you eat it with the skin. So potatoes are very, very high in carbs, but the problem is people love potatoes, especially mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna make you